afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I don't know if I've ever made this before or not. Oh, Linda, you're the first one in here. Wow, you must have been waiting on me. Good to see you. I don't know if I've made this before. I may have made it without it being in the Instant Pot. Hi, welcome to everybody coming in. I'm just doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Let me go ahead and share this out. Hi, Sharon. Yes, I am. I certainly am. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Let me go ahead and share this out. I know my daughter won't be in here right now because, hi, good to see you, Sharon, because she's at the pool. She went with her boys to the pool, so she can't ask for a share. And then I'm going to share this out. Oh, there, she did come in anyway. Hi, sweetie, I thought you were going to the pool. Oh, you're in here for a bit? Oh, okay, good. Cool. Okay, I'm going to share the broadcast out. That's awesome, sweetie. That's awesome. She's got to take her boys to the pool because they can't go by themselves because they're too little. And they can't swim, so something would happen. There's no lifeguard, so there has to be somebody there to... Hi, Erlene. I see you made it, too. Like I said, I do not know if I've ever made this before. I was running out of ideas to make for today because I didn't want to do anything real on the stove. We're on the cool side today, though. We got rain coming again. We're only about 59 right now. Believe it or not, in June we're 59. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I wish it warmed just up a little bit, but tomorrow we're gonna be 60, I think, 60 or 61 today, and then we're gonna be 76 tomorrow. So we're gonna start gradually warming up. So I'll wish for this cool weather when those days get here. But anyway, I'll tell you what I'm putting in this pot as I'm putting it in here. And I've already done some of the prep work as it was. I took a big russet potato and a sweet potato, and I'm supposed to cube them. I don't know how to cube them, so I just went and I just cut them up as small as I could get them, and I'll just stick them in here. Of course, I'm going to have dishes to do again, as always. Oh, it feels like 96. Whoa, whoa. Okay, 2 large carrots. I got the sweet potato, large, and I got my carrots. I got my carrots right here. They weren't as large as, I wasn't going to go to the store and get any larger ones, so I just used what I had. Yeah, it does get hot and humid, doesn't it? Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Put the potatoes, carrots, cashews, and 1 cup of water. I got to put my cashews in here too. 1/4 cup of cashews. I want to make sure I put everything in here because you can't put everything in here because everything else, after this gets done after 5 minutes, then I take it out, let it cool a little bit. Then it goes in my Vitamix to blend it up with all my spices. So I didn't want to put everything in here that don't belong in here now. Okay, now I've got to put in a cup of water, and I've got that right here. Okay. And I want to make sure this is 5 minutes. I think that's what I've read. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's right. Okay. Yeah, it's really simple. Make sure that's flat. Okay, welcome to everybody. I know people's weather is getting kind of warm today. This is a vegan cheese sauce that is, hi Lisa, good to see you. You start it in the your Instant Pot or your quick cooker, whatever you might have, and then after you get done with it in here, hi Bruce, good to see you. Welcome. Then it goes into the Vitamix and it's blended up. It'll become a real good cheese sauce. It's got sweet potato in it. It's got regular potatoes. It's got carrots in it. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Bruce. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. I'm still here, so I'm doing great. Oh, and I see you got super hearts already. Awesome. You guys are so awesome. Oh. And we're gonna keep the drama out here today. And everything we need to do. You know, we're just gonna enjoy this scope and I hope this comes out good. I've made this on the stove before. There's a stovetop recipe for it too. But I decided I was going to do it in here because it'll go faster. It's only 5 minutes. And I do have to put it in the Vitamix. Okay. Oh, you're parked now? Good for you, Erlene. That's okay. You posted it up on my thing yesterday, and I saw it, Bruce. I can go in and get my replay, and I can check it out then. I can get the recipe then. Hi, good to see you. See you, Erlene. I know you say you're parked. I know you came in before, so. But yeah, Erlene, she goes out every day with her son. You know, he's got to be gone all the time, so she has to take him to do whatever. Yeah, I keep all my replays, Bruce, and it's in the replay, so I'll just look it up and write it down, and I'll do it. People were asking me wanted me to tell them about the ones yesterday. I had two of my brownies for breakfast this morning. Well, they look like muffins because they were done in a muffin tin, but they're delicious. The ones I did yesterday, the black bean, they taste wonderful. No problem. I mean, I thought it'd taste the black beans. I inadvertently wrote the recipe wrong on my vegan Facebook page, and Erlene saw it, and she says, boy, that's not very much sugar. And I went and I checked it, and I said, oops, I had a teaspoon of sugar instead of cane sugar instead of half a cup. So I think I half a teaspoon, so I changed it. So she said she could still taste the beans, but she said it was good. But they are really, really good. I think the cane sugar kind of masks the taste of the black beans, because if you're like me, black beans are an acquired taste. I like most beans. I love kidney beans. Put kidney beans in anything, I can eat them just like they are right out of the can. But black beans, I don't know, there's just something about it. I can't eat them right out of the can. But you know, those things are awesome. They taste better than I thought they would, and I'm so happy about that too, because I wasn't sure. I was hesitant in making them, but I thought I'd do it anyway. Oh, good, Bruce. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, yeah, I know you added some maple syrup. Did that help a little bit, Erlene? Yeah, any beans can make you full of gas. I know. I can testify to that. It doesn't matter. It can be your baked beans, green beans, kidney beans, or whatever you get. I don't know. They give you gas for some reason. Awesome. I had 2 of them for breakfast this morning. They were so good. Oh, man. They were awesome. And I can't taste the black beans there, like I told you yesterday. So they're awesome. So I'll be eating those for breakfast every morning until I get them gone. And I'm happy that I came in here and made them, because I was willing to try something once, because I had never tried black beans and brownies before. And I know there's black bean pudding, but I'm not too sure about that one. So, cannoli bean. Oh, I think that's the white beans, right? I've ever had those. Oh, Brandon didn't like them. Well, I think Brandon's a little picky anyway, since he's not vegan. So, good to see you. Welcome. Since her son isn't vegan, he's going to be a little picky on what he eats. So she tries to fix things that he'll like, but most of the time, if Brandon isn't going to eat something, I would just turn him loose in the kitchen and let him make whatever he wants. They go out to eat so much because he's not vegan and she is, so it's hard for her to find something good to eat that, because he won't eat the way she does. Oh, they're almost as gassy as the black beans. I suppose they are. Yeah. Oh. Yep, here we are again. Yep, another day. We're on the cool side today. We're supposed to get rain this afternoon. About 80% chance of rain. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. He said it tasted too much like chocolate. Well, he doesn't like chocolate. Carob isn't chocolate, though. It's natural, but it's better for you than chocolate. I don't understand his thinking, but Erlene, he's used to eating one certain way, and since he's used to eating that way, there isn't much you can do at changing his mind. You got to live with it, I guess. But the black bean brownies were absolutely delicious. If you try them, you let me know how you like them too. I know Erlene tried them. If everybody else wants to try them, you go ahead and try them. They're actually better than what I thought they were going to be. No on chocolate. Yeah, right. Right. I saw that you posted that yesterday in my Periscope, Bruce, because I went back and watched the replay this morning. And I missed your comment yesterday, but I saw that. Oh, he likes carob. Well, that's good. That's good, Erlene. He does like the carob. Absolutely. The carob is so much better. People don't understand that. It's better tasting than the chocolate, I think. It's better for you anyway. It's much, much better than the chocolate. That's why I buy carob through Amazon, and I just try to keep it on hand as much as possible. When I get low on stock, then I go get some more because I use so much of it. There's so many recipes that call for cocoa powder or cacao. Oh, well, thank you, Bruce. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, me too, Earlene. I just don't use cocoa powder. I know somebody in here said it's not really vegan because it doesn't have animal product in it. It doesn't have milk. But it has caffeine. It's no different than your chocolate. It does have caffeine in it. So I will not use it for that very reason, because a lot of people don't understand that caffeine is a stimulant, and you really don't want to use it. But I'm not telling people that they have to stop being a vegan or stop being a, a meat eater. No, far from it. No, that just come to pressure. They don't have to, they have to become vegan, because that's not me. I don't force anybody to become vegan. If you want to stay eating meat, you go right ahead. You take these recipes and you tweak them to your liking, because that's what we all do. You tweak them to our liking, and you might like something that I don't like, and then I'll like something that you don't like. That's just the way it is. We have to do what's best for us, and that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping I can get this. I don't know if I'll get this Periscope done in time before Alexis comes on. She's going to come on after I get mine done. She isn't in here yet, but she was going to do her supper tonight on Periscope, so I'll be waiting for her. But anyway, yeah, there's plenty of them out there, Bruce. Yeah, I agree. You can make your own veggie burgers. It depends on what you like. Now, I've seen a lot of recipes for black bean burgers. I've tried them once, and I just didn't like them. So I hesitate making black bean burgers. They just didn't work out. I don't know. For some reason, the taste was horrible. Maybe I forgot something in the recipe. I don't know. Or maybe the recipe wasn't complete in the beginning. But, yeah, making veggie burgers. I've made tofu burgers before. I've got a recipe for tofu patties. They are the bomb. You use half a brick of tofu and it makes 2 patties, but they're so good. I think you put carrots in it and some other things in it, but they're actually really good. I probably would, but when I see veggie burgers that call for black beans, I could probably put something else. You could probably, if you person wanted to, and I have to check into this, but I would think if you want to put kidney beans in a burger instead of black beans, you could do that. Dark kidney beans, because I love kidney beans. They would probably work as well. Maybe pinto beans. Any of those beans besides black beans, I would think would work. So I'm willing to give it a try sometime, though. I'm really glad to laugh at that. Now, this got the 5 minutes. It's going to start counting down now. But anyway, I don't know. Black beans are an acquired taste as far as I'm concerned. They just don't agree with me. And you're right. Gas is a problem for beans. I mean, oh my goodness, I get a lot of gas, but that's the way it goes. But you gotta go. You gotta go. You do what you gotta do. Maybe, Erlene, that's possible. Yeah, well, hi Gary, good to see you, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Wow. Sunshine burger. Wow. Brown rice. Whoa. Carrots. Well, that sounds awesome. Hi. Good to see you. Welcome. I've got everything in my quick cooker right now, and it'll be transferred from my quick cooker, just a few items into my Vitamix, and then I'm going to add my seasonings to it. I do too, and this is a vegan cheese sauce. This can be used to put on your veggies like broccoli. You could probably put it on mashed potatoes if you want to. Use it in mac and cheese. Use it for tortilla chips for dipping. You can use this for whatever you choose to use it for. And this would be an awesome. I've made cheese sauce before on the stove, but I've never made it with the sweet potato in it. This has got a sweet potato in it. It's got a regular potato in it and carrots. I know, me either. My mouth is watering already when I was getting the potatoes and stuff going. I thought, boy, this is going to be an awesome cheese sauce, because I love tortilla chips. I got organic tortilla chips, so I can dip them in there, because You know, the stuff in the store that they have, the dips that they have in the store, they're not really that good. They got all kinds of chemicals in them, stuff that you wouldn't want to put in your body. Make your own dip. Be a lot better. It'll taste a lot better too. Anything that's made in the quick cooker, and then you blend it up in the Vitamix, it makes it really good. There's no problem whatsoever. I got to check this out to see if I have to release the temperature right away, or yeah, I think I got to let it sit. Yeah, I got to do it manually, or do it a quick release on it. So I want to make sure. Yeah, you're right. You could dip your veggies in it. Yep, carrots, celery. It'll be good on broccoli. Take steamed broccoli or cooked broccoli and pour this on there. Yum! It would be good also in a broccoli cheese soup. I have made a cheese sauce already for broccoli cheese soup because it did call for, and I did it on Periscope a while back. It did call for a cheese sauce in the broccoli cheese soup. You can get both, where you get regular your shredded cheese or your cheese sauce. So it works either way. So it's going to work whichever way you. Hi, voice artist. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to have everybody in here today. This is a drama-free scope today. I'm not bringing up you know who because I don't feel I need to. You know, he wants attention, and I'm not going to give him any. So we're going to enjoy this scope today. It's got 2 minutes left on here. And I'll let it cool down just a little bit and put it in, and then put it in the Vitamix. As I said earlier, we're having cool weather right now. For June, this is odd. 59 degrees, and I'm going to get much higher, about 69 or so. I'm thinking, wow, this is some June. But I'm not going to complain because I don't do heat, as I told you. I don't like 95, 96 degrees. Ooh, thank you for the super hearts. Thank you so much. I don't do good with heat. Welcome to those coming in, and thank you for coming in, and thank you for all the hearts and the super hearts. I see them hearts coming up on screen. They're awful pretty. Thank you so much for all of those. I appreciate. I've got over 6 million hearts now, so I'm getting there. Not as many as Alexis would have, but oh my goodness, thank you. Hi Tammy, good to see you. Welcome. Not as many as there's Alexis. Hi Alexis, I was just talking about you. Yours must have been burning hot because I was talking about you. This is a cheese sauce, Alexis, that it's got sweet potato in it. It's got a regular potato. It's got carrots. And all I've got in here right now in the quick cooker is one sweet potato cut up, one regular large russet potato cut up, 2 carrots, and a quarter cup of cashews and a cup of water. This will cool off for a little bit, and then when it cools off, I put it in my Vitamix and blend it up. And then I add my other ingredients to it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cancel this. And I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to let the steam out. Hi. Good to see you. Welcome, Cheryl. Welcome to all you guys. It's good to see everybody here. Okay, sweetie, you have fun. And tell the boys I love them. Tell them Grandma loves them. So I miss those boys a lot. So, but okay, thanks, sweetie. But so have fun. This is an awesome recipe. Like I said, it'll go into the Vitamix as soon as I let this cool down a little bit. And I can show you what they look like. I already had some sweet potatoes on hand, and I'm starting to get stuff on hand. It was a pretty good sized sweet potato, and I put a good sized russet potato, and I thought, the carrots weren't real big, but I thought, well, I'll just cut them up anyway. Take this and unplug this because I won't need this anymore, and then I'm going to go ahead. You want that to fall back in there. I'm going to stand here and talk to you for a little bit while I'm waiting for this to cool down. I'm using my black thing today. The one that came with it, I'm used it the most, and it's getting to the point where pretty soon you probably have to replace it anyway. So I'm using the black one. So I can let you see what it looks like until I put it in the Vitamix. But I got all my seasonings here. It's got salt. I'll be putting onion powder in it, smoked paprika, turmeric, nutritional yeast. Okay, Alexis, I understand. Yes, don't type. Please don't. We won't talk to you, or we'll just say hi, and we know she can. Hello from Algeria. You know, this is going to be an awesome recipe. Let me get my grips, and I can show you what this stuff looks like. Although it's going to look kind of funky, it's going to have to be blended up in here. But I probably could put it through the food processor too, but instead of high-speed blender, I think it would work better with a high-speed blender because of the cashews. So now this, you'll see that this all is going to get blended up, and I don't drain any of this. This will all go in the Vitamix just the way it is. And then I'm going to add, then you can add 1/4 cup of water, or they say you can add almond milk. I suppose almond milk would probably make it real creamy. It's up to me, whatever I want to add. But I'm going to get my Vitamix, and I'm going to sit it up here so I can push this back, and I'll just grab the thing when I need it. And I'll just use my Vitamix to mix it up in. I'm going to let these sit here and cool off just a little bit. Don't have to. I don't think they'd have to cool too long, but I'll let them sit for a little bit. But what's your weather doing today, Alexis? I bet she's. Oh, that's right. She can't type. I bet she's hotter than the blazes. She can't type because she's driving. But I'm glad that she came in. Glad that everybody's here. I won't mention the guy's name, but I will tell you. Oh, 92. Oh my goodness. Whoa. We're only 59, Alexis. We're supposed to be 69 today. Well, I'm only 59. But I'm not going to complain one bit. I'm loving it. I am loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay. I'm not going to mention his name, but everybody knows who I'm talking about. Guess what? I blocked him from YouTube. He cannot do any more commenting on my YouTube channel. Awesome! Awesome! He cannot do any more unless he changes his account. And then I'll block him again. So he won't be able to comment anymore on my YouTube channel. I removed all the comments, and I blocked him. Isn't that awesome? I thought that was so great. So I'm upbeat, and I'm feeling so good about that. Because I was awake at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, what am I going to do to get that guy out of there? And finally I finally Googled it, and I found out how to do it. And I thought, because he is not in Periscope, but he's listening right now. And whoever you are, you're listening to me, I win. I win, you lose. Yes. I win, he loses. I'm going to see if these are getting cooled off enough that I can put these in there, because I'm not going to drain the water or anything off. Let me get a spoon. Let's see. Use this one. Okay. Praise the Lord is right. I knew there was a way to block somebody, because I've done it before, and I just didn't remember how I had done it. So I thought, well, I'm going to find out. And then when I found out, and I blocked him right away. And I went back, when I woke up this morning, I went back on there to make sure he is blocked, and he is. So, you know, I've got the last word. Yay! And I've also set my. I suggest everybody set your Facebook for private, or if you're on Facebook, to private, or for just your friends, because you don't want any outsiders coming in. He happened to see my daughter's pics, and she's very unhappy about that. So, because she has an autistic son, and he made fun of him. So, and she had almost made her cry. She wanted to go off on him. So, we have to, we got to dip it in the bud. Anyway, I'm putting all this in my Vitamix, and then I'm going to add the rest of the stuff I need to add. Just dump this all in here. I think this will work. There we go. Let's get this out of the bottom. Because he doesn't come in Periscope, but he does listen through the news feed. He does listen, because that's how he's able to comment. That's how he knows what I look like. So he doesn't come in here per se. You're right. Yes, right, internet loser. You gotta get a life. Okay. Now, I'm gonna sit this back up in here so you can see what I'm putting in here as I put it in here. Okay. Now, put everything in here. Now I'm going to now, and then add the nutritional yeast. Okay, everybody knows I love nutritional yeast. I measured this out already, and I believe this is a half a cup. Half a cup. Well, what the nutritional yeast does, it gives it the cheesy flavor, and it kind of gives it the color too. Although turmeric does that. Add the nutritional yeast, the smoked paprika. Let me see how much smoked paprika I need. 3/4 teaspoon. Okay. So we shall put that in here. 3/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, we'll go. And where's my smoke? Here's smoked paprika. I like these bottles for this adjustable spoon. It fits really well in here. Okay. The smoked paprika is going to give this an awesome flavor. Not too tangy or not too spicy either. And then add, okay, the garlic powder. Not going to see how much of that I need. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'll put this up to a teaspoon. Okay. I love garlic powder. I use a lot of garlic powder as a spice. It's very good. So if you don't use garlic powder, get some and use it because it's awesome stuff. I love it. Oh, I'm going to put this back on here. Okay. And put this back so I don't use it again. And this is the tong. I had some corn for lunch, some sweet corn, and this is the tongs from Pampered Chef. I love these things. I use them all the time. It's easy, great to get the corn out. Great for other things too. Okay, now, then the salt, and I think that's a teaspoon and 1/4 of salt, which seems like a lot, but I use sea salt. So I'll just have to kind of pour that a little bit because I'll try and get this down in here. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'll get this down in here. Okay. Now 1/4. You don't want to make it too salty because if you get too much salt in it, it's not going to be. It's going to be. No, there we go. I had 2. There, I had 1/2. That's too much. You don't want to put too much in it because then it'll be too salty. And once you put it in, you can't take it out, for sure. I've had that happen. I think the first time I made the cheese sauce, I think I put 2 teaspoons in it or something. Oh my goodness, it was so salty I couldn't hardly eat it. That's what the recipe called for. So then I had to start cutting the salt back. Turmeric. And it calls for white vinegar too, but I'm not going to put that in there. I'm going to put the turmeric in there. Let's see, how much turmeric do I need? Usually not much turmeric. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay. Okay. And then I think I've got the lemon juice, a tablespoon and 1/2 of lemon juice. Okay. I had my tablespoon over here. I've got a teaspoon, but I don't have my tablespoon. I'm going to go get that. No, that's only a teaspoon. I want my tablespoon. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Lemon juice. Okay. Everybody still with me? And 1/4 cup of either water or almond milk. What do you think I should put in it? Should I put water in it or almond milk? Put up on the screen what you think I should put into it. Because I want to put the right, or put what I think would, do you think I should put water or almond milk? Because I don't know what would be best to do. I usually put water in it, but that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Just water. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I had the, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That would be the best. I don't know what the almond milk would really do. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put a 1/4 cup of water in here. Okay. 1/4 cup in my measure all. All right. Now, put the lid on. I might have to use the tamper maybe to get it started. I'll take that off just in case I do. And this is tricky. You got to get the lid on tight. I'll get my, oh, here it is. Here's my tamper. And this thing is for pushing stuff down that's not going to be completely going down. You might have a problem getting it completely down. It says to pulse it. So I'm going to try to see if I can pull. It says to pulse it, but I'll see what I can do. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Okay, I got to start it up. Well, I got to turn this on. Okay. Put it maybe a little higher. Now, I'm going to put it back down. It's too high. That makes it too high. I'll just put it down. I'll put it on 2. There we go. Once I get that going, once I get it going, then I can try it. It says just to pulse it, but I would rather just try to blend it up a little bit. So now I'm going to try to blend this up. Okay, I'll put this on 1. Wow. It's really loud. Sorry about that, but it really does get loud. Let me try this on here. See what this. Good cheese sauce. Very good cheese sauce. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this in a container, but I can let you see what it's like, what it looks like in my. Look at that. Look at that, will you? Doesn't that look good? I'm gonna have to get this put into some kind of a container. I don't know what it'll fit in, but I'll find out. Maybe I got my. Maybe it'll fit in here. This is my 8-cup thing from Pampered Chef. Should fit in here. This will be used up pretty fast. Oh yeah. Can you see okay? Let me put this down just a little bit if you can't see. There we go. Oh, you're grating eggplant? This is awesome. I'm going to get some tortilla chips and try this. This looks awesome. You know, this is good. With the sweet potato in there, this has got a very good flavor. It's awesome. So, what does everybody think of this? What do you think of this? Isn't this awesome? Let me get some tortilla chips and I'm going to try it and I'll tell you. Got some tortilla chips to use up, so I want to see what it tastes like. Doesn't it though? I think it does too. And this is the 8-cup bowl from Pampered Chef. They are quite expensive, but I happen to like it because it's airtight. You know, it tastes good on veggies, carrot sticks, celery sticks, anything you want to use it for. Isn't this awesome? Very good color too. It's the turmeric and your nutritional yeast is what gives it that cheesy flavor, but it's the turmeric kind of gives you that color. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. Thank you, Gary. It does taste very good. Yeah. It is good, Linda. Very good. It's awesome. Just like my brownies yesterday. My black bean brownies that weren't in here, people weren't in here. It was awesome. Oh, you just need a yeast replacement? Yeah, I don't know what you can use. A lot of people still use nutritional yeast. I still use it because I don't find anything wrong with it. The yeast is not activated. It's unactivated, deactivated yeast. I know Erlene still uses it. Stacey Klein was using it for a while, stopped using it, now she's back to using it again. So you just have to study for it yourself and see what you like. But nutrition, I know Alexis has got some nutritional yeast herself that she bought at the store. You're welcome. So do whatever your conscience tells you to do, because not everybody will use nutritional yeast. I do it because I like the flavor of it, and it makes everything so cheesy. After I get off of here, I'm going to have this as a snack. We get my, because these are almost gone. They're getting kind of stale. But I got some new ones, and I'm going to dip my you can even have potato chips probably in here too. And I've got carrot sticks. I've got some baby carrots. Oh, that'll be awesome. Because you know they got like a cheese dip at the store. Have you ever checked the ingredients on the cheese dip? I know I haven't, but I can sure tell you there's probably got chemicals in there you don't want to put in your body. So so I decided I'll do my own vegan cheese sauce. This cheese sauce is awesome. Not hard to make at all. It's one that everybody should be able to make it. It came out really good. I really enjoy making things in the quick cooker because it makes fast work of them. You know, cooked everything up so fast. And with cashews, with the cashews in here, that's what gives it, you can see how creamy it is. The cashews give it that creaminess. That helps too. I don't know, Gary. I would assume so because it is cheese. But I'm gonna let it cool off for a little before I put it. But I'm gonna be eating some of it after I get off of here. I would assume it does. It doesn't say in the thing. I don't believe, but it only makes sense to me that you would chill it. I would think. It doesn't say in here though at all. It doesn't say to chill it or not. I would think if you kept it in an airtight container and you didn't have your house real hot or anything, it might keep for a little while. But I think you're right. Keep it in chilled. It'll keep real well in the freezer too, I guess. Because I had read the reviews on it, and somebody asked, "Will this freeze well?" She said, "Yes, it does." So if you don't want to put it in the refrigerator, you can freeze it up when you're not using it. But I like the color of it. It's awesome, and to think everything was cooked in the quick cooker and then blended up in the Vitamix. You have to have a high-speed blender. I suppose the food processor might have worked too. I thought about trying it, but I thought I'd just use the Vitamix. Yeah, it does, Gary. It has a very good color. That's where the turmeric comes in. The nutritional yeast gives it the cheesy flavor, and the turmeric is what gives it that color. Because we know turmeric itself, this is turmeric, and that's what gives it that color. I guess like an orangey yellow color. So hi, good to see you. Welcome. This is my my vegan cheese sauce that you can use for veggies. You can use for chips. You can use it as a dip. You can use it for your mac and cheese. You could probably put it on a mashed potatoes. You could put it on a baked potato. It would taste real good on, a cooked broccoli. Just pour it over the broccoli. Oh, that would be amazing. It'd be good in soups as well, like a cheddar cheese soup or a broccoli cheese soup or whatever. It would be really good. But yeah, if you want to make a cheese sauce, make it yourself. Don't rely on what you can buy at the store, because that's at the store is not as good as what you can make yourself. Homemade is always better. Always better. It's a lot better for you than if you go and buy something in the store, because it's got so many chemicals in it. And like I said before, those chemicals, if you can't pronounce them, don't put them in your body. Those chemicals are awful. I don't want to put those chemicals in my body. I'm sure you wouldn't either. I don't want to put them in my body, so I'm not going to put them in there. So I would rather make my own so I know what I'm putting in my mouth before I put it there. We all have to learn that. And as I've said before, when you go to the store to buy something, pick the package up and turn it over and look at, you wish you could avoid it. Well, I know it's hard. It's hard, Linda, but we have to try, But if you don't look at the ingredients on the back of your packaging when you buy something, it's time to start now, because you'd be surprised what those ingredients are. Yes, I did, Gary. I didn't for the longest time, and I realized I've got to start reading the labels, because those chemicals in there are something you do not want to put in your body. You don't know what the components of them are in the first place, so you don't know how they're going to affect your body. And a lot of people don't bother reading the ingredient list because they've bought that product for a long time, and they love it. you know, the packaging might change, which they're getting real fancy with the packaging nowadays. I've mentioned that before. They're changing the packaging and making them real colorful, kind of enticing you to buy what's in there. Although the product's not changed, just the packaging did, but that doesn't change the ingredients on the backside. No, you don't have to buy I don't buy all organic either, Linda. No, I don't. Now these here are organic, but I don't buy all organic by any means because I can't afford to either. It is cost prohibitive. If you can't buy all organic, Linda, and I'm not saying anybody have to because I don't want you going broke to do it because you can. Get something that's at least non-GMO. At least you got a good head start. And most of your stuff in the store is non-GMO. So if you can get something with non-GMO, you've got it made. So yeah, organic is expensive, and like I said, I don't buy everything organic. I can't afford to. I buy what I can when I can, but when I can't do it, I don't. You know, I don't buy my fruits organic. I probably should, but I don't. I just make sure they're good and clean and everything before I use them. You know, you have to wash your fruits because you don't know what kind of stuff they had. You know, they sprayed them with, because you know. They say they're organic, but you got to make sure they're 100% organic because they can say they're organic, but we don't know for sure. That's true. It's their own decision. You're right, Bruce. It's their own decision. We all have to make our own choices. You know, I feel that organic it can be cost prohibitive, and I'll do it. I'll buy it when I can, but I don't make it a habit of it. To clean them. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, you do? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of advice out there that we all need to follow it. That doesn't surprise me one bit there, Bruce, that the poisons can alter our DNA. It doesn't surprise me one bit. And the problem of those chemicals in the products you buy are nothing but poison. You buy organic. I try to buy, no, that's true. I try to buy, like the cashews I bought were raw. They're not organic, but they are raw. I try to buy raw almonds, because I buy them in bulk at the store. There's a store I shop at, Winco Foods, where I can get raw. They're a little expensive, but it's better for you. So I buy them raw, you know, and I keep them in an airtight container so nothing can get at them, and I use them when I need them. But with this having cashews in it and a sweet potato in it, this makes it different. Because, as I said before, it's hard for me to enjoy sweet potatoes, although I've made a sweet potato soup already. And actually, in essence, it was delicious. I couldn't believe it was so good. Because I don't like sweet potatoes that by themselves. But you put it in something, you cook it up, it tastes pretty doggone good. So I'll make, I've made sweet potato soup. I think it's sweet potato and carrot soup one time or something. But you have to do what you can do. Nobody's going to force you to buy organic if you can't afford to. Because a lot of people just don't have the money. My daughter doesn't have the money. I don't have the money all that much. Unless you really got a lot of money, can you afford to buy organic all the time? Like I said, it's something that I do when I can. If I have the money for it at the time when I'm shopping, I will buy it. If I don't, I let go. You know, I don't buy it. And that's what you need to do. But if you can't buy any organic at all, that's no problem, you know, because I know people, somebody had asked the other day hi, Carrie Winston, good to see you. Here's my cheese sauce. What do you think of this? Isn't this an awesome cheese sauce? It's got cashews in it. It's got a sweet potato in it. It's got carrots in it. It's got a regular russet potato in it. It's got your spices, it's got lemon juice in it. It's got garlic powder. It's got turmeric. It's got nutritional yeast. And it tastes great too. You need to remember to soak your, yeah, we all have to clean our stuff really good. That's right. That's true. That's true. Oh, no. I wouldn't eat it all at once. Just portions. But this is a good dip. It's a good dip for your veggies. And it's a good dip to, like, if you cook broccoli, put this on your broccoli. Put it in your mac and cheese. Good for macaroni and cheese. No, I won't eat this all the way up. This is going to go in the refrigerator. It could also be frozen. But this is awesome because I have tortilla chips and I like eating on those. And I'll just dip the tortilla chips in this because I don't like the dips in the store. There are too many chemicals in it, and you don't know where the chemicals are from, the components of the chemicals. So I'd rather make my own because I know I'm putting it in my mouth before I put it in there. Oh, yeah, Brussels sprouts. You're right, Gary. Yes, Brussels sprouts. I didn't think about that. I haven't had those in ages. Now, to some people, Brussels sprouts are an acquired taste. I know my ex-husband, he could not stand broccoli. He didn't like cauliflower, and he didn't like Brussels sprouts. So I could never fix those for the kids. So they never learned to eat them. I think my son eats them now, but they could never learn. And I loved them growing up because I had them when I grew up. I had cauliflower and Brussels sprouts and broccoli, and I learned to like them. My aunt always fixed a lot of broccoli and cheese. Oh, I love that when she fixed that. Sprouts aren't good for the bladder. I didn't know that. Huh. Yes, you got to support the local farmers. Absolutely. I did not know that sprouts aren't good for the bladder. Well, I'm learning something. Well, I don't buy sprouts anyway, but some people will. Are you talking about the alfalfa sprouts? Because a lot of people will buy alfalfa sprouts. You can put them in foods, but you can eat them like they are too. I don't eat alfalfa sprouts. I've had them before, but I did not know that. I'm learning something. See, by me coming on here and you coming in here, you're teaching me something. You're learning as well as I am. That might be true. That might be true. Depends on what you have. I suppose you're right, but I didn't know that. Well, I don't eat them anyway. I don't eat those kind of sprouts anyway. But Brussels sprouts, that's a vegetable. They're kind of funky looking, but my ex-husband, he never. When we were married, he never ate them. He doesn't like them now either. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You know, people having their dogs vegan, I'm not against that at all. My dogs aren't vegan, but if you want your dogs to be vegan, that's fine. Hi, Crunchy Lemon Drop. What do you think of my cheese sauce? Isn't this awesome? It was made in a quick cooker, and then I blended it up in the Vitamix. It is real tasty. I'm going to eat tortilla chips with it later. You can dip veggies in it. You can pour it over broccoli. You could pour it over a baked potato, maybe mashed potatoes. It is delish. I have already tried it. It is delicious. It's got sweet potato in it, a russet potato, and it's got some carrots in it. It's got a quarter cup of cashews in it. In fact, I'll give you the recipe so you know what's in it. 1 large russet potato. Yeah. Well, it is because of the nutritional yeast. Some people won't use it, and I still do. The nutritional yeast gives it that cheesy flavor. And then I've got turmeric in it to give it the color it's got. Because see, this looks like an orangey yellow flavor or color. Without the turmeric, it wouldn't be that colorful. I don't know. She loves all her viewers, Bruce. Linda is Linda. I'm not going to force Linda to do anything that she doesn't want to do. She's not a vegan, so just leave it go at that. If we're vegans, but if she doesn't want to be, she doesn't have to be. I know. I love that color too. I do too. I use nutritional yeast. I don't find anything wrong with it. Now, some Adventists will not use it. To each his own. I think it's okay to use it. That's exactly right. We all have freedom of choice, and we should be left to make that choice on our own. We should not be told by somebody, you have to do what I tell you to do, because, yeah, I suppose you're right. It's actually awful yellow, isn't it? The stuff you buy in the store, it's awful yellow. Oh, don't worry about it, Linda. We know you love everyone, and we love you. Don't cry, Linda. It's fine, okay? He didn't mean anything by it, okay? You just let it go, Linda. Okay, somebody wants to know what's in here. I got a large russet potato, 1 large sweet potato, and I had to find the biggest sweet potato and the russet potato I could find. 2 large carrots. They weren't real large, but they were pretty good. A quarter cup of cashews, Yeah, Linda is a great cook. I love her cooking scopes. And don't ever stop on them, Linda, please. Because I love your cooking scopes. Even though I'm vegan and you're not, I still love your cooking scopes. Because I can veganize it myself if I want to. Okay. And then, let's see, a cup of water, which goes in the bottom of the pot. And then, and see, what I cooked in the quick cooker was the russet potato, the sweet potato, the carrots, the cashews, and the water. That's what I put in the quick cooker for 5 minutes. After it was done cooking and I released the pressure, then I put everything in my Vitamix. I added the nutritional yeast, smoked paprika, garlic powder, I use sea salt, and turmeric. The vinegar I didn't use, I left that out. I put lemon juice in it, and I used water. You could use water or almond milk. And then I blended it up in my Vitamix. And this is what it looks like. This is awesome, isn't it? This is a beautiful color. Yeah, you know, in the stores, you're never going to see cheese this color. It's all going to be a yellow color, and it's kind of gaudy, you know. It's really, the ones in the store are so gaudy looking. Yeah, isn't it though? If you really can, you know, because what they have in the stores is not healthy. Yeah, a lot of people don't like cheese. I ate cheese for many years. But when I went vegan, I let go of the cheese, I let go of the meat, I let go of the eggs and the milk. And believe me, it wasn't hard. It was hard at first because I wanted to go back to, because I missed the cheese because I ate always a lot of it. But then I started looking for recipes on vegan cheese sauce, and Erlene would send me recipes on vegan cheese and stuff. And I thought, well, that's awesome. I can make my own now. And now that I can make my own, I love it. I love making things from scratch. Because you know what? They're made with my hands, and they're made with love. And it's with love from me to you. And I'm sure once you try it, you're really going to like it. Yes, Linda, you're awesome. So don't be crying now. It's okay. That's right. When you make anything yourself, you know what's in it. That's the point. When you buy stuff in the store, you've got to look at the ingredient list, and you do not know the components of those chemicals that are in there. But once you make things yourself, you know what you've got in it. You know what you put in it, and you don't have to guess. Oh, thank you. You're from Brazil? I do get one in here once in a while from Brazil. Welcome. I hope you enjoy this Periscope and come back again. Yes, I'm hoping that everybody can make you feel better, Linda, because I do enjoy your scopes, even though you're not vegan. I mean, Alexis is not vegan. I still enjoy their scopes because I can go and turn around and take everything, make vegan. And I appreciate people coming in my scope that are not vegan. They love watching me make things vegan. If they want to make them non-vegan, they can do that as well, because all these recipes I make are meant to be tweaked. You tweak them to your liking. But I still enjoy cooking scopes because I like to see how other people do things, you know. And it's awesome to watch different people make different things. It's I mean, Linda had a real good meal last night, and it really made me hungry. Oh, I got rid of what you said because I'm not Spanish, but thank you anyway. That's right. We can learn from each other, whether we're vegan or we're not vegan. And you know, a lot of the recipes I do, even though I'm vegan, they are geared for non-vegan as well. I don't really particularly gear them particularly for vegans, because I try to find recipes where non-vegans can eat them too. Because a lot of the stuff I make, you would have the ingredients to what I'm making in your pantry, no matter what it might be. You keep stuff in your pantry, and that's why I make my own, because it's stuff that's readily available. There are some recipes I saw today that I would have to go to the store and buy the stuff. Well, I didn't want to go to the store. I thought, well, let me make something that I've already got stuff here, and I don't have to bother going to the store. So when I saw this recipe, I thought, well, I've got everything it needs. I've got all the cashews. Because I bought a bunch of cashews, not too long ago from the store I go to. But I was just there the other day. I bought a bunch of cashews and keep them on hand. So it's, you know, most of the, like I said, the stuff that I make, you can keep the ingredient. You'd have the ingredients on hand. So hey, So you have the products on hand, so you don't have to go shopping all that much. I'm trying to use up what I have anyway, but I am going to enjoy dipping my veggies in this, and making broccoli or getting broccoli and heating it up, steaming it up or whatever, and pouring it over that on mac and cheese. Well, with my being on a vegan lifestyle, I've lost over 50 pounds. Snacks, I really haven't done too many of those. Oh yeah, you could do that too. You can do that as well. I have made crackers on here before. It is. I've tried it. It's really good. And take your tortilla chips and put in them. Oh my goodness. It's all, oh yeah, cauliflower. Yep, you could. This would be good on cauliflower. Anything that you want to put cheese on, whether it be macaroni, you can have baked potato, because I'd like to put cheese on baked potato. Never have, but you can. You can put shredded cheese on it too. Butter and shredded cheese, yum, yum, yum. But I think this would taste good too. So this can be multiple purposes for it. That's right. You make snacks with carob. Absolutely. Well, I made... People that were not in here yesterday, I can show you my brownies from yesterday. I ate 2 of them for breakfast this morning, and these are actually very good. Now, I know they look funny because they were made in the muffin pan, but that's where they were supposed to be made in. They're very, very good. Here's what they look like. And these are the black bean brownies. I was concerned, but I thought, something, people are asking for black bean brownies, because the people in Periscope would like to have seen something made with black beans. Well, I can't eat black beans by themselves. I don't like the taste of them. So I thought, well, I put them in the brownies. I'm not going to taste them as much. And, I mixed everything in my food processor. And I don't, because I use cane sugar, and it masks the flavor of the black beans. Yeah, pass one through the screen. Wouldn't that be awesome if we could do that? They are so good. And I took some my carob chips, and I put them on top before I baked them. Yeah, I actually do. I didn't know if I would or not, but I actually do. They taste really good. I can't taste the black beans. That's what I was afraid of. I thought, well, I bought me 2 cans of black beans yesterday because I was so positive I was going to like these. And I'm glad I did, because I do like them. But I was a little leery too, because black beans are an acquired taste. And I thought, well, if I'm going to taste those black beans in those brownies, I don't want to make them again. Oh, I know. That's what everybody keeps telling me to do, a cookbook too. Well, I haven't even had the idea for that yet, but I save all my recipes. I've got everything all printed out and everything, but I do enjoy making things from scratch. I tweak a lot of the recipes. I do end up making them my own in the end, because if something is not vegan, I'll make it vegan. So, I come in here and make it vegan. Other people can go back and make it the way it was. They can tweak it to their liking, because not everybody's going to like the same ingredients. I might like something in my food that you don't like in yours, and vice versa. That's right. I do post them up on my vegan Facebook page. And if you're in here and you're not a member of my vegan Facebook page and you would like to be, just go to Facebook and type in the search bar, Karen's Vegan Heaven. And there are some questions you have to answer, because that was set up by Alexis, because she is an admin in there. She set that up when I had my party. So answer those questions. You get approved, because I won't let anybody come in there that I don't approve first. I have to be quite honest, because I've had problems and I've had to let one go that I thought was okay, but ended up being a bad person. So I had to let one person go. So I got to be so sure that the people are legit and they're in there for one reason and one reason only. We post these recipes. Erlene posts recipes and I post recipes. Vanita has too, where we share them with other people. We want people to try them. I've tried a few of Erlene's recipes. She tries mine. This is awesome if you like cheese sauce, because this tastes just like cheddar cheese without all the processing that goes into the cheddar cheese that's in the stores. And I mean, I like the taste of the cheddar cheese, but do you realize what all that stuff has got in it? And you know something? That stuff, we shouldn't be having it in the first place. But, it's hard for people to get rid of it. My son, she says, he told me one day, he says, Mom, he says, cheese is my downfall. I know I shouldn't be eating it, and I haven't given it up yet. Hopefully he will someday. I'm not forcing him to. He can eat it if he still wants to. Yeah, he did. It was a different guy. It was not the one that was on YouTube. The one that was on my Facebook. He was in my group, and I had to remove him from the group. But the one that has been coming on on my YouTube and posting real nasty comments, because I didn't know they were there until Erlene saw them. I was able to block him. 2 o'clock this morning, I was laying in bed wondering how I could get rid of this guy, because he is right now. Believe it or not, he is listening to this Periscope. He's not in here, but he's listening to it. That's how he's able to comment afterwards. Go to my YouTube and know what I look like and comment and make such derogatory remarks like he has. When he does not know me from Adam, he does not know who I am. He does not know my situation. He does not know where I come from to say the mean, vindictive things he said. But you know, I don't hate him for it. I still love him. It's not nice what he said. But I hope he's saved someday. I hope God saves his soul, because that guy needs help. He needs help. He needs our prayers, because he's very mean. So getting down to it, I was able to block him. And the thing of it was, my daughter is not in here right now, but he attacked her, and he attacked my autistic grandson. And he attacked Erlene's autistic son as well. And when he starts attacking my family, or he starts attacking my friends and their family, I put a stop to it. So I figured I've got to find a way to block him. His comments, fortunately, were still on YouTube this morning. YouTube had not deleted them, had not removed them. So I was able to go in to find where the comments were. They were basically on one video. Tap on his profile, bring up another page. He didn't have anything. He doesn't have any content in his page, but I was able to block him in there, and I was so glad of that. No, I know it's not acceptable, and that's the problem. He comes on here and he listens. He doesn't come in here and put comments up, because he knows he's going to get blocked if he does. But see, the thing of it was, I wasn't blocking him or anything. I was reporting him. I wasn't answering him back or nothing. I wasn't giving him the satisfaction of anything. I was reporting, having his things reported. But that didn't bother him. It didn't scare him, because he thought, well, they're reporting, I'll remove him, I'll just write some more. He can't now unless he makes another account. He makes another account and starts writing more comments. He'll get that blocked too. So he's very stupid to start making different accounts, because everyone is going to get blocked that he does. Because I know how to block, because we all have a YouTube account. With Google, you have Google, so you automatically have a YouTube account, whether you have content in there or not. And so I was able to go in there and block. So he cannot have the last word. I've got the last word. So actually, in essence, you know something? I win and he loses. Evil always loses. So I'm thankful for that. I took the bull by the horns. I did what I needed to do, and I'm just thankful I got it done. And he's not going to be able to bother me anymore. And he thinks he's got the last word. He thinks he's going to try to get me off of here, but he's not going to get me off of here. I'm bound to determine I'm going to stay in here, no matter what he says and what he does. I had to change the settings in my Facebook too, because he was coming in there and he was getting into my daughter's photos, and he made a derogatory remark about my autistic grandson, and the autistic remark, the derogatory remark he made. He says, "Isn't he a blessing?" No, he's not. More or less. And I was pissed when I saw that. It brought tears to my eyes. I said, that is terrible. That's my grandson. I love him. Autism and all. And for somebody to come in there and make fun of him like that, that's not even kosher. And to make fun of Erlene's son, called him that he looked retarded. You just don't do something like that. That is absolutely unacceptable. And I'm glad that YouTube removes them. And I'm glad they have a way for us to block them. We as users, it doesn't make any difference how many people we have on our subscribe list. We can still block if necessary, because he became a stalker. He became harassing. He wouldn't leave me alone. So now that he's blocked from my YouTube channel, he can't even find it because it won't come up. And if it does come up, he tries to post. I looked on it and they said there's no comment box for him to comment into. So he can't say anything. He can't do anything. What can he do? He can't do a thing to me. So, I'm not worried about the guy at all. If he's listening, I hope he is listening, because he can't do a thing to me. He loses and I win. That's just the way it is. I've caught him. I've caught him in his game, And he needs to, as like Linda says, he can kiss my grits. He can kiss my grits, you know, and I'll let him do it too, you know. Yeah, just kiss my grits, you guys. I know you're listening. Just kiss my grits, because that's all you are. You amount to nothing. You need help. That's what he needs, help. I know he's listening. He doesn't come in here and make comments because he knows that if he makes a comment, he's going to get muted, and he doesn't want that. But he is listening. That's how he's able to comment on my YouTube channel, because he goes, you can't go in the feed and turn the volume on and listen that way without actually going into the Periscope, and that's exactly what he's doing. I tried to find him on Periscope. I do not know what his username is on Periscope. Nothing came up, so I don't know. So I'm going to have to see if I can figure something out. I want to get him off of here following me completely and even listening to me, you know. So that's why he's able to say the things he said about me. But you know something? They say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never harm me. How would he like it if somebody did that to him? He wouldn't like it at all. If somebody did that to his grandmother, would he like it? No, he'd be retaliating. You just don't treat people like that. And because I'm elderly, I get the blunt of it. You know, and that's a shame. Us elderly take a lot of abuse, and it's not right. It's not right. Linda, she's in her 50s. She's not old, but yet she's taken a lot of abuse from people too. People need to grow up. You know, they shouldn't be on here. If they're going to be mean to other people, they need to get their lives in order before they start attacking other people. I mean, it's bad enough he attacked me, you know. And I was thinking, if he wants to attack me, that's one thing. But don't bring my family into it. And my friends into it, that's where I draw the line. You know, that is not acceptable. And actually, attacking me is not acceptable either. But I was willing to let it go until my family was brought into it. And then I thought, I've got to do something. Because my family, that hurt my daughter. She was crying about it. It really hurt her bad. Because she's got an autistic child. And she has to deal with him every day. And that hurts for her to see something like that. You know. And it hurt me too. You know, I can't see somebody being that mean and vindictive. But you know, God loves him. And I love him anyway. I don't hate him for what he said. You know, I still love him anyway. It wasn't nice. You know, if he's listening, I'm telling you, it wasn't nice what you said to me. But God loves you and I still love you, and I hope you're saved someday. God bless you anyway. That's all I'm going to say. You know, I would never do to him what he's done to me. That's why I never commented back to his comments back, or replied back to his comments on YouTube, because I'm playing into his hands, and I didn't want to do that. I won't play into his hands. Just report him or get him out of there somehow. That's the only way I could do. Don't play into his hands, because that's what the devil wants. He wants me to play into his hands, and so he can, because the more I reply to him, the more he keep going. I'm not going to, and there's nothing he can do now, because he can't come. He's a chicken to come in here and say anything, because he knows he's going to get muted or blocked. So he goes on YouTube and says something that way. Well, now he's not going to be able to. Hi, I am cool. Good to see you. How do you like my cheese? Isn't that awesome? Hi, Just Being Me. Good to see you. Welcome. I see you on Maryland Scope at Night. Thank you for coming in. This is a vegan cheese sauce. I made it in the Pampered Chef quick cooker, and then after it was only 5 minutes, then I put everything in my Vitamix and mixed it up, because I put my spices in there. I put in the nutritional yeast, the garlic powder, the lemon juice, the turmeric, all the spices it needed, and the water and stuff, and it made it really good. You can use this hi, good to see you. You can use this to pour over broccoli. I love cheese on broccoli. Oh, it's awesome. And I'm using this for tortilla chips, to dip my tortilla chips in. Your other veggies like carrot sticks maybe, or celery sticks, you can dip in here, because the dip you got the dips they have in the store, the cheese dip, like it was Cheese Whiz or whatever, that's not very good. It's got all kinds of chemicals in it. This is a lot better. It's healthy, because anything homemade you make with your own hands is a lot healthier than what you buy in the store, by far. And that's why I do this, because I want to be healthy. I want everybody to be healthy like me, you know. And it's not impossible. I'm waiting for Alexis to come on, and then I'll jump off of here. But I think this just cheese sauce, everybody's going to like this. I'm going to post this up in my vegan. If you can look, it's trying to get a little thing on top, but I'm going to post this in my vegan Facebook page so people can see it. And those in here, if you're not on my vegan Facebook page and you want to join it and you want to see the recipes that are posted there and you want to try them, feel free to try them. Join Karen's Vegan Heaven, and you have to be approved before I'll let you in. So I want to make sure that anybody that's going to join, that I can approve them first. So, yeah, I think, yes, it would, absolutely. Macaroni and cheese, oh, awesome. Even a baked potato. I like cheese on baked potato. It'd be good on that, too. Awesome, yes. There are so many things that you can use this cheese for. And look at, like I said, look at the color of it. You know what made it this color? The turmeric. You put turmeric in it, and like somebody was saying, the cheese you buy in the store, it's actually an awful yellow color. It's not this color at all. The cheese should be this color, shouldn't it? It shouldn't be the, and I think they probably put food coloring in it to get it the color, because I think actually when the cheese is, before it comes out, it's processed as white, so they add a food coloring to it to get it yellow. Well, that's not even actual the way the cheese is supposed to look, unbeknownst to us. That's what I thought. It's not yellow at all. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be this color, but they add food coloring to it because it's white when it comes out of the factory. So they just add a little bit of color to it to make it yellow color, and it's not a very pretty yellow color at that, because there isn't any cheese that I ever buy, even vegan cheese, that it's all that yellow color. This with the turmeric, it makes it a nice, awesome, pretty, like an orangey yellow color. I love this color. And turmeric is a good spice anyway. You got to be careful how much of it you use, though, because it can be quite potent. So can cumin. But the turmeric, I try to keep it on hand because this is what gives you the color. The nutritional yeast is what gives it the cheesy flavor. Now, if you don't want to use nutritional yeast and you don't like using it, you could find something else to use in place of it. I really don't know. You probably could probably do a search to find out. I happen to like nutritional yeast. I use it when recipes call for it because I like the flavor that it leaves my food. If you want the cheesy taste, but not have to have the real cheese, use nutritional yeast. Even Alexis has got some. She got some of the Bragg's nutritional yeast because she showed it on one of her scopes. So she could even make this with the nutritional yeast. All she has to have is cashews. And I keep cashews on hand because there's a store I go to, I get them in bulk. They're about, I don't know, $6 or something in bulk, a little bit more than that, I think. So I just keep some on hand and use them whenever I need them. There's a tomato soup that I make in the Vitamix that calls for cashews. So it's really makes the tomato soup nice and creamy because I've made it several times and it's awesome. I make it more in the wintertime than I do now, but I wanted to make this today because I was hankering for cheese sauce. I didn't have any in the refrigerator, and I thought, I want to make some cheese sauce and make my own. You make it with love, with your own hand. You know what's in it. You're putting ingredients in it that are healthy, so you know what you're putting in your mouth before it goes into your mouth. With all the chemicals that are out there in the foods that you buy, you don't know, like I said, you don't know the components of those chemicals. They're real harsh chemicals. The components are real rough, and you don't want to put those in your body. So you got to be real careful. So that's why I choose to make my own foods, so I know what's in them, and I have them here, and I don't have to go buy it. I can make it whenever I want, which is awesome. That's why I like making stuff homemade, because I can make these things over and over and over again, and have it whenever I need it and whenever I want it. Isn't that awesome? And I think that everybody will like this. I'm gonna hold this up. That'll probably be my final shot because I'm gonna get off of here in just a little bit. But this is a very simple thing to make. If you don't have a high-speed blender, you could possibly put it through the food processor. I thought about doing that, but I thought no, it said high-speed blender, so I'll use my Vitamix. It probably would have worked in the food processor as well, but since I put it through the Vitamix, it came out real good. You see, it didn't leave any bits or anything because it pulverizes everything. So this is going to be my final shot. I don't know what I'll be making tomorrow. I have to check my recipes out and go through them and see what I have. I've got probably a lot of recipes I haven't made yet, but I'll find something on Pinterest that I want to make, and you can come in tomorrow and watch me make it. But I hope that you try this, because like I said, this is going up on my vegan Facebook page. I'll take a picture of it when I get off of here. Post this up on my vegan Facebook page, and please try it, and let me know what you think of it. And those that were in here yesterday and saw me make my black bean brownies, they were awesome. They were very awesome. Oh, you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. And I'm going to keep on doing it because I love doing it. But like I said, the black bean brownies I made yesterday were awesome. I had 2 for breakfast this morning. They're so good. And they fall apart because they're nice and moist on the inside, and they're meant to do that. But they are so good. You know, they're chewy. They're nice and chewy, you know, not crunchy or anything like that. So feel free to try those black bean brownies too. That's posted up on my vegan Facebook page. I posted that up there today. I edited the recipe this morning because I had one ingredient wrong as to the amount. Erlene saw that, and I had to change it to cup versus teaspoon. So go back and check that recipe out. Try to make them if you can. And I'm certainly not going to give up. No matter what's said to me, what's done to me, what's posted up on YouTube, I'm never going to give up because I have the last word. Right now, I have the last say. He cannot do anything to me. He can't say anything to me on YouTube unless he makes a whole new account. If he chooses to make another account, he'll be blocked again. So he better not comment in there because he'll be gone again. He'd be kind of stupid to do that, you know. But right now, he can't say a thing to me on YouTube. He was enjoying that, saying something, you know. Even though I wasn't replying, and even though he got reported and YouTube would take it off, he still would comment again. He didn't learn his lesson. He thought, well, okay, they're reporting me, and YouTube's going to take it off. They're not going to do anything anyway, so I'll just keep commenting. You can't comment now. I win. You lose, buddy. So, you know, make another account, and I'll block you again. So that's what all I can say to the guy. So anyway, I'm going to make this my final shot. Somebody said, you leave here? Who said that? I'm not going to leave here. They mean leave here? No, I'm not going to leave here. Yeah, someone wants me to leave. He didn't actually tell me to leave, but he's posted derogatory remarks about me and my family. My autistic grandson, he made fun of him. He made fun of my daughter. And it just got too much. He made fun of Erlene and her autistic son, and that just went too far. And I said, I got to do something about it. So I've done something. If I could get him off of watching me on Periscope without coming in here, I would do it. As I'll have to find out because he is awful. He's terrible. He needs help. He's probably just a kid. Hey kid, I'm gonna tell you, your mom's calling you. You better get off of Periscope and go see what your mom wants. He's just a hooligan. Just a young punk kid. He can't spell with beans. Man, his comments in there, you couldn't read them. All the words run together. Here I am trying to decipher what it's saying, and the words are running together. So you know it's some young punk kid. He doesn't know what he's talking about, so I just laughed it off. And I'm cracking up laughing from his comments, and I'm thinking, boy, oh boy, you know. But I don't care anymore, you know. I'm not leaving here. I'm staying on here. I'm staying on YouTube. I'm staying where I belong. And if he doesn't like it, just too bad. Let him try to get me off here because I'm staying. I'm not leaving. Because it would take a lot more than what he's doing to get me out of here, you know. And I'm not leaving because I feel this is where I belong. So anyway, I'm going to go now. And I'll post something again, post this when I get off of here. And I'll come on tomorrow and make another recipe. What it is, I don't know yet. But I'll come in here and make something really nice for you guys. Make it simple for you. Because, you know, I like simple recipes. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you all have a great and marvelous night. And if you come on tonight with another recipe, Linda, I'll be right in there and watching it. So, and both of you, Gary and Linda, you have a great and marvelous night. Because those are the only 2 icons I see at the bottom. You guys have a great and marvelous day. And I'll be looking for you guys. And I'm following you now, Gary. So I'll be looking for you. And if you do any scopes, and Linda, if you do more, I'll be looking for you too. So, and in the meantime, take care. God bless. And until we meet again, bye-bye. Yeah, you too, Gary. Thank you. Bye-bye.